Hello everyone. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you the trade I took and then on S&P 500 last week, and then also what my view is about what S&P 500 is going to be doing in the coming weeks. So currently, as you can see on the chart, let's start from here. We have this market creating a higher low. We have some swinging move in the middle of it, but then not every move are worth reading. Not every move worth reading, and I'm going to be explaining that to you in a chiefing. So now let's say we have this move that goes up here. All this that you are seeing right here, like this, that you are seeing right there. This move also here. This move, all those moves that I did not mark, they are kind of not really relevant in this situation. Like if you look at this pattern, this connecting here right now, you see that we have the higher low, higher low, higher low, and then we have a lower low here, lower low here, and then lower high, lower low. Again, this low right here goes lower than this. So that is the, now let me draw the one with all the, if I have to pick all the move, which you might be thinking, why don't you pick that move? All those moves you are looking at are just internal, so they are not really relevant. So in this case now, if you have picked this low, the market goes up like this, you will probably take a trade and make a profit. But if you are expecting it to break this down, you have just been played. You can see that if you pick this low also, then you pick this, it goes up. You're expecting this move to continue down, you have just been played again. So you have to like pay attention. Now if I draw this out, look at this, look at that, you can see how horrible it is as a price action. So you have to know the importance of marking the right area. Now since we have this low right here broken down over here, so that is the objective which I make use of last week, and I have all this my plots. Now I'm going to explain everything I have on this my screen for you, but first let me remove this, let me hide it. Okay, so now we have this low, like we have a break of structure down here, and then the market goes up. Why the market was going up, it acts like it wants to retrace here. No, it doesn't. It acts like, so all this, it acts like until when it give us this particular candle. And if you look at what that candle mitigated up there, you will see that we have this orange candle that stand alone. This orange candle that stand alone, that's what the candle was targeting. But I decided to pack all the candles in that range together, so that's what gave me this structure, since it's not really much to like really bother too much about. Look at that, that's 188 points, so it's not really much. Okay, so we have this break of structure, market goes back up there to mitigate that zone that we have up there. Then it sell downward, and then after this sell downward, the market play along in this middle, give us another zone again. We have another zone up here again because there's a displacement, and when there's a displacement, whatever order we have above that displacement is going to be mitigated at one point. So market goes up there to mitigate the other block that we have there, and then it sell down and then create another break of structure again. So I took a trade from here. I took a trade from here. I think that was February. I took a trade here in February. I think my account was in drawdown, so I used the trade to grow the account back up. Then after taking that, I took this also to win my profit account last week. I think early last week or so. So I used this to win my account. I'm supposed to like let it ride to this break of structure, but I get out of the trade around somewhere around here. So currently now, what am I still expecting? We have a break of structure, and when there's break of structure, that's the play out. That's something that I've been playing out multiple times in this thing, and it's not going to be like that every time. This is just another flow situation, and that chain is going to get broken at one point. So we can't expect it to continue moving like that every time. So at one point it's going to get broken. We don't know when, but currently what the market is doing is what we are following. So it play out here, it play out here. With this, is this going to play out? I really don't know, but we are going to anticipate that it's going to do the same thing again. And currently, so yeah, if you go down, like let's say 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour. So on 1 hour time frame, after we have the break of structure, the 4 hours break of structure, now 1 hour, look at that. We have the break of structure. We have this, like on a smaller time frame, which is the 1 hour also. This low here is right here. Market goes up, break it. You see, break it, goes up, and then break the bigger structure down there. Now, what does the market do? It goes down, break this, and then we have a displacement also here. Market goes up and break this up over here. Break that up over there. And then one thing that happened here, which most people might not pay attention to, is this. So I call this ghost. It doesn't matter where the name comes from. I don't even know which name to call it. I just call it what I think I'll be able to remember easily. So I call this ghost. From down here to this up, market is retracing back down, So immediately, anything that happened around this area is going to be a good entry for me. So if I'm taking this buy from anywhere around here, even if I end up taking a loss, I will not regret it. The reason is because I kind of say like, okay, I've done my own part, remain for the market to do its own part. So although I'm still going to pay attention to how I set my stop loss and everything like that, so that's also one thing to pay attention to. But then I wasn't able to take a trade from here because I was expecting market to come down to this area, and it doesn't until it goes up, break this high. So at this point I go down to 15-minute time frame. So yeah, I go down to 15-minute time frame, goes up, break this high. It's no longer 1 hour time frame again, 1 hour break of structure again. It's actually 15 minutes right now, but it also does we have a wick that goes above it over there in that 1 hour. So I put it there. So market come back to this zone we have right there. Now this situation here now is not like this. It's now like this. So you can see that almost the same thing that it did here, breaking because there's no other block that I can make use of in this area on that 1 hour, but on 15 minutes there's actually one which I could have used, but I wasn't aware of that. So that's one of the reasons why I missed out on that particular trade, this early entry. But then on this 15-minute time frame, I was able to see this, which market retraced back into, and I was able to tag in, and then market is pushing upside. Now this is not really important because it's on a smaller time frame, and I really don't give a damn about smaller time frame like that much. So what I'm doing currently is doing a buy to sell. So I'm expecting the market continue going up like that, push up into this zone. Whatever market is going to do up here, I'm going to now react to it. I'm a reactor, not a predictor. So I react to what the market is doing, not predicting the market. So now we have this weak low, we have this strong high up here. So I don't expect the market to break this strong high. I expect it to get to somewhere around do I have a pen here? I expect it to get around this area and react. So whatever it does around there is going to predict what I am going to do. It's going to determine what I am going to do. So from there, push into this area. All these little candles we are seeing over here, they are meant to be reacted with. So market is going to play along with them somehow, even if it will do something like this, push into it, react, and then break above it. Even if it's going to do that, or it's going to do something. So that is my expectation up there. So whatever market now hand decided to do is going to, but then there are some other criteria that we can actually apply to the charts to also know what the market is actually going to do exactly. But that is my own cup of tea to actually handle. So yeah, we're going to look at what the market is going to do next when it gets up there. But currently I'm pushing this up right there. That's like 4 hour, and then this from up there down is 5 hour. Most of the time go for 5 hour actually. So yeah, that's it from my own hand there. So that's what I'm expecting. And for good, actually almost the same thing, on good. But one thing happened on good. One thing is happening on good right now. We have this break of structure down. People are feeling like, oh, all those break of structure are just fake, they are not real. It's going to, market is going to break it up, blah blah blah, those things like that. Yeah, now the 4 hour time frame, market is still bullish, but on a 15-minute time frame, 1 hour, market have already changed structure downward. But then, because of Trump news and everything, things can go in a different direction than expected. But looking at our 1 hour time frame, you can see we have this change of character here, break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. Then also right here we have something serious happened around here. Look at this. Only few people will actually know that something happened there. So market comes from this, we have a gap here. Expectation of people is that market will come and close the gap, which it does. And then after the gap, market comes down, goes up. When it goes up above here, we have a structure. Then it goes down, change of character. It goes up above this area, break of structure. It goes down, change of character. Then look at that, it goes up again and then mitigates right here and then sell downward. Now let me remove all this nonsense I draw on my screen and explain better to you guys. So look at that, my ghost. The ghost is just premium and discount level, so don't count it as any big deal. It's not a big deal. So anything that happens from the supply level, so far you are selling from supply level, you don't have problem, and so far you are buying from demand level, you don't have problem. So discount level, so if you are buying from a discount level, you are okay. If you are selling from like from up there, you are also okay. So now the market pushed back up, and also if you notice the strength of which the market pushed down, it's not the same as which it goes up again. It gets that area and then sell downward. Break structure, we have break of structure on this area. The low of that structure is this, and it was broken downward. So it got broken downward with this wick, push up, come back down. So another break of structure is here internally. Another break of structure is here internally on 15-minute time frame. If you push and it goes back up into this zone, so there's a zone here. If market is going to push above this area, it's going to be going with this zone we have right here. And why do I pick that area? We have internal candle there. Like this candle does not close above this and does not goes below it. So what market did in that area is this. It goes down, goes back up, and goes down. So that's why I picked that as and then but right here also we have another huge supply zone, so which the market can sell from. So I pick above of it. If we go down like 15-minute time frame, you will see that, yeah, look at that. So the break of structure which I showed you the other time is this, and this is also another one below it, break of structure down here. So market displays this small bullish candle, displays it downward and break structure. So market swing, push up into it and then sell. So I enter from here. The original entry is supposed to be up here, but I want to see how market reacts. So we have a push up, displays downward, push back into that small area and then selling. So that is almost the same thing that happened on bigger time frame happening on smaller time frame as well. And then yeah, currently I'm on a sell on good as well currently now. So thank you for watching this video, and then don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And also, if you want to be following my trade and everything I'm doing in the trading industry, you can click on the Telegram link in the description box to always follow me everything I'm doing in the trading industry. So thank you guys, and then do have a wonderful time.